Alright. Seeing if this works. Hopefully this is going to YouTube. I'd like to see if anyone is out there. There's no viewers. Let's put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Alright, no viewers. Let's see if I switch over to Chrome. How do I get this over? Is there anybody out there? Is this happening on here? Let's try this. I guess this is going live. I see myself on the TV. So, is there anybody out there? Let's see if I can get live chat on the screen here. To watching? Oh, hey. If there's anyone watching, please put comments up. It's weird seeing myself on TV in the other end of the living room. Let's see, maybe if I type this out. Alright, let's see if this is working again. This action cannot be... Alright. Trying this again. I see there's one viewer, unless that's me. Let's try this. That's not working either. So it's about a 15-20 second delay. This action cannot be performed inside Streamland's text. To interact with chat, you can open this chat in web browser. Alright, let's try opening web browser. You can now pin a message. Can you hear me? Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? I'm just sitting here looking like a moron. Well, at least the picture's right. Oh, hey, there's another viewer. Who might that be? Please put a comment on so I could tell who's there. Oh, hey, there's another viewer. Who might that be? Show yourself. Please make a comment. Who there? Oh, 4 viewers. Please identify yourselves so I could see who is there in the comment section in the live chat. Anybody? Say hi, give me a wave, give me the finger. I don't care. So, for the 3 or 4 people that were on there, how y'all doing? Can you hear me on this? Oh, Ted. Oh, hey, Ted Harrington. What do I think of Ted Nugent saying this is his last tour? Good for him. um,
Yeah, I mean, me originally being from the Detroit area, some people think by law I have to like Ted Nugent. I mean, yeah, his early Amboy Dukes, the '70s stuff, absolutely kills. Um, but yeah, when he has diarrhea of the mouth, it is unappealing. But still a great player, and if he's going, yeah, yay, everyone has the right to retire. So yeah, why not?
Let's see who we got here. 1 week from Wednesday. Okay. Was on my TV. Had to switch to my phone. Okay.
Um, 1 week, if that's your name. um, can you hear me all right though? That's the thing. I also need to find out if this is my first time doing a live, so I want to find out if the sound is all right. And I know there's about a 30-second delay from when I see the question and me answering it, then you hearing it. So what's going on with you guys? Cool. Thank you. So, 1 week from Wednesday, what name do you go by at home? Just so I. Hmm. Okay. So while I'm waiting for a reply there, um, that afternoon they were doing a listening party for the new Metallica 72 Seasons, and I went there to go pick it up. Um, oh, 1 week. I was asking, what do you go by on a normal basis? Unless you want me to call you 1 week. um, yeah, so I picked up that 72 Seasons last night. Got the midnight purple vinyl. Um, I mean, I was streaming it since like 9 o'clock Thursday night, and I mean, it's a good record. It's like anything, everyone compares them to those first 3, 4 records. Um, to me, it sounds like a continuation of Hardwired. Sonically, it sounds pretty similar. Um, the songwriting's pretty similar, so it didn't exactly blow my socks off, but it's a good record. Um, maybe it's definitely something I need to play, well, several more times. I mean, shit, when you're paying $40 for a record, um, you definitely, you know, need to play it. So, Jeff, all right. Oh, Patrick made it. Oh, I know Jeff. Okay, Patrick. Yeah, I haven't heard from Patrick in a while. Um, yeah, we're in the Vinyl Den group, correct? Um, and I was thinking, hold on. Okay, got a Facebook thing. Excuse me. I had a cold about 3 weeks ago, so I I hang on to a cough. I'm feel fine, but okay. All right, Jeff. I remember you. We haven't met yet. I have met Patrick a couple times, and he was saying that there's um, well, the three of us need to meet up and go shopping sometime. This year's gonna be kind of tough. We got in October we're doing Disneyland right before Halloween, so I'm really looking forward to that. So cool. Whoa, fifth, man. Do you get like a punch card with that and win a prize after if you get six? That's a lot of COVID going around. I mean, excuse me. I had it once, November 2020, and honestly, for me, it just felt like it was a bad cold. Um, so I was quite lucky in that aspect. My wife also got it shortly after me, and yeah, she felt like she got hit by a freight train with that. Our daughter, on the other hand, nothing, didn't get anything. But yeah, it was quite wild to be home for a week and not being able to go anywhere and get shopping brought to us and stuff. It's starting to go. Oh, jeez. Yeah. You know, I'm surprised I haven't gotten it more often. Me being a delivery driver and going to a bunch of medical places. I used to do hospitals, but that was when I was more south of Seattle. Now I'm east side, so you know your Bellevue, Redmond, you know the rich area. There's not a lot of hospitals up there I go to, so yeah, I'm just surprised I haven't gotten it just because being out in the public. But I think it's something that's kind of, you know, yeah, well, you're kind of not proving my point. Saying I think it's died down some, but after 5 times, yeah, I guess, yeah, it's definitely still a thing. So, well, I'm glad you're feeling better. So, let's see what else we got going on. Let's see what we got. Oh, there you go. Yeah, like I said, with this Disneyland trip, I've been really curtailing my spending. I mean, honestly, I really shouldn't even gotten that Metallica one. I mean, I have a feeling they probably printed up enough to where it's gonna end up like Adele's 30 at some point. You know, you're just gonna see like big chunks of yellow in the stores just sitting there waiting to be bought. But I mean, or maybe not. I'm hoping I'm proven wrong with that because it seems like more on the more people in the rock genre buy physical media, and the pop doesn't really pick up on physical that much. Yeah, I mean, at your store, is there still quite a bit of Adele's album still there? Because I could possibly see that happening. And I've seen at Target where there's like at least a dozen, you know, pieces just sitting there collecting dust. Let's see, we got. Oh, Jesus. Man, that sucks. Getting lifted like that. Yeah, I've been meaning to hit up your store. What's the matter, Hendrix? Sorry, my dog just got up. We have 3 dogs here. It's a 3-dog night. We got Shayla here, who is 11 years old. Going to be 12 here in September. And since I'm on the laptop, I can't flip the camera, so. And there's Hendrix. Believe it or not, that guy is just over a year old, and he's 110 pounds. And then there's Bella, our husky. Finally, all being
calm. I see both the Dell displays sold out in 2 days when it came in. Oh, wow, okay. I don't know, it just it seemed like Adele was just the brunt of a joke. Pressing so many copies and delaying other albums, which sucked. I mean, I think a lot of us kind of knew that was going to happen with that many copies being pressed. So, and the part that sucks is that it's not a good record. At least in my opinion, it's not a good record. Her first album I thoroughly enjoyed. Actually, let's see. I think I probably told this story on one of my videos where my wife and I, well, we were just dating at the time. We were watching Saturday Night Live. I'd have it on the DVR and we watch it the next morning, eating breakfast. And normally I skip through the musical guest because usually it's something I don't care for. But we watched her and we're like, God damn, that girl could sing. So we picked up the CD later on and yeah, we played it to death. And this is when we were still living in Michigan. But my first visit here in the Seattle area, actually got to see her at Numos, which I'm sure, Jeff, you're familiar with. And then about 2 months later, 2 months later, we saw her back in Detroit at a place called St. Andrews Hall, which is maybe about another 100 extra capacity compared to Numos. But yeah, it was cool to see her back then. I mean, there's no way I'd go see her now. Because Live Nation sucks and tickets are expensive and all that other crap. Let's see what else. Yeah, I'm good. So. I can't even think of a song on there that, to me, it's so unmemorable. I probably played it 3 times on the vinyl and streamed it a few times, and because with me working, if I'm just moving gas cylinders around, I got my earbuds in and I'm just kind of just doing my thing and listening to music or podcasts. So yeah, nothing really gripped me on that one. It seemed more like the stereotypical Taylor Swift, My Love Life Sucks types album. So I am gonna step out for 1 second. This one's really light. I'll be right back. Okay, I've returned. Cheers. So, let's see. I listen to podcasts all day on my Amazon Alexa glasses. Gets past the no earbud policy. Oh, I'll have to look into that. Amazon Alexa glasses. I haven't even seen those. I didn't even know those existed. Huh. Technology. Makes sense. I'll have to look that up. So, yeah, I could see where in the story you can't just be, earbuds and stuff. Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing how that works, because, nothing's actually in your ears, correct? I'm guessing that's it. Hi, Bella. You want to say hi? Hi, Bella. And here's Jonas Hendricks. So,
Are you bored with our record talk? Hey, look, you're on the TV. So, let's see. Since yesterday was a release day, did anyone pick up anything? Oh, she wants pets. Because that Metallica pretty much blew out any budget I had. Directional speakers in the arms, like normal glasses. Oh, okay. Oh, here comes Skeeter too. We have a small farm here. We have 3 dogs, 3 cats, and I think we mentioned in the video with Grace, she has a rabbit. So, small farm. Hey, Skeet, what's up, brother? Coming down here to hang out? Yeah. These guys are keeping me company while the girls are down in Oregon. So, see a few other people in here. Any questions, comments? Let's see. No new releases for me. Just got some online cheap. More on the way. I got a Rod Stewart box set on the way. Got for 21. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've noticed you are like the king of bargains. About the only box set. No, don't walk on the computer. The only box set I'm trying to. I've been watching on Amazon is the Overkill box set. I was hoping that it would, since it's from the same distributor and same makers, I was hoping it was going to do like the Skid Row box set I got last year, because I remember when that came out it was like $200, and I found it one day on Amazon for $99. So I snatched that up right away, and then a couple hours later it shot back up, not to 200, but it went up another $40-$50. So yeah, it was cool to catch it on the cheap. So I would ask what your secret is, but that's why it's a secret, so I won't ask. But also I deal with what do you got here? I'll keep an eye out. I'm always scouting for deals. All right, cool. Well, thank you, man. Yeah, but I also deal with a space problem. I don't know. A few months ago, I did a tour of my wall. Because I don't actually have a music room. I get one wall of my wife's office. So I'm actually thinking of possibly, purging some stuff. Just, go through and like, am I actually going to listen to this? Because otherwise it's just taking space up. Actually sent an album out to a friend back home because I knew it was something that she would like, and I never play it. It literally just took up space in my collection. So there's one gone. It was just a little 12-inch single, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Something I never listened to. But she got enjoyment out of it, and that's what counts. Giving it to someone who's actually going to listen to it. So, yeah, done a few VCLTs, but supposedly in the next week or two I'm supposed to be receiving my first VCLT, so stay tuned for that video. Um, Total surprise. I don't know what it is, so it should be interesting. I always find it weird when I see other channels when they receive VCLT and they're like, "Oh, I don't know what this is. I've never heard this." But I think a lot of us in the VC are open minded enough to, at least give it a spin or two and checking things out. Because I'm sure, like most of you guys, like to discover something new. So should be cool and interesting. I'm just worried that this cat is going to land on the keyboard of this. Skeeter, what's the matter, buddy? No, you can't have my beer. So mostly on Reddit sites. That's been on for a minute. I haven't done Reddit. I mean, I've seen articles, or yeah, just articles on there. But I go through the browser. I don't do the apps, so I should probably get on that and check it out. Is there like is there like other people on Reddit that scout things out, or they see stuff that's going for bargains and then they just post it? Oh, here comes Hendrix. Hey, buddy. Why don't you lay down? Good boy. He is a small horse. Big boy. So, let's see, what time is that? 10 to 10. So there's some other people out there just checking in to see what's going on with you guys. I mean, my wife and daughter down in Oregon kind of gives me a lot to just do silly stuff like this and trying it out. Never done a live like this before. The cat lurking behind me. So, do I have anything coming up purchase-wise? Let's see, yesterday I was through Amazon. I was going to get the reissue of Motorhead's 1916. It's like, I want to say it was like their first major label, or at least in the US major label album. 1991. Actually, that tour was the first time I saw Motorhead. They were part of this package tour, which were all Sony distributed bands. So headlining that night was Judas Priest, and Alice Cooper, Motorhead, Metal Church, and Dangerous Toys. And I got to see that in my specific hometown of Clarkston, a place called Pine Knob. Big amphitheater. Jeff, I know you're probably familiar with White River Amphitheater. It's similar to that. Looking forward to going there in August to see Ghost and taking the kid, and she doesn't know about it, so shh, don't say anything. So, yeah, and then I got next month. I'm going to see Mr. Bungle and the Melvins and some other band I can't think of off the top of my head at the Showbox in Soto. So looking forward to that. I mean, especially this lineup of Mr. Bungle, where it's going to be a total thrash fest. So that should be good. Haven't really seen any shows at all this year. Come to think of it, I'm trying to think of the last show I went to. It was well before Christmas, so I can't even think of anything live wise. Out of the 5 people watching, concerts. What have you seen recently or got coming up? Bring it on in the chat. Anything? Yeah, because the way my work schedule goes, I'm pretty much regulated to Saturdays. I have enough paid time off to where I could take a Friday off to go see a show. I mean, the thing is, I start work at 4 in the morning. I get up at 2 in the morning to be at work at 4. So if I went to a show after work on a Friday, I'm garbage. So actually, both these concerts, both Mr. Bungle and Ghost, are on Fridays, and I'm taking the day off on both of them. Let's see, I was going to see Colin Hay and Federal Way. I just saw that was happening, but they announced it after pretty much every seat was sold out. Oh, I didn't know it was sold out. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he does some men at work stuff, but I'm thoroughly unfamiliar with his solo work. I mean, I'm sure it's probably not much different. And yeah, he's a great performer. I've seen clips of him playing live, and yeah, he sounds great. Still a very humorous guy. So that'd be kind of cool. And then I looked at that place in Federal Way, and they got this Electric Light Orchestra tribute band coming in, which, I mean, that's kind of cool. A tribute band for ELO. I mean, that's pretty badass, and it's a lot of people. Let's see, heard he's playing at a community center. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a decent size. Like I was saying, that ELO thing. I mean, the stage. I mean, it's gonna be packed if there's that many people, or at least the video I saw of this tribute band. I mean, because it's almost a full out real orchestra with the strings, and I don't think they might have some horns in there. I doubt it though. But Jeff, have you been to that community center in Federal Way? Because I mean, when it comes to venues, man, I probably hit all the normal ones. I mean, I never been to Key Arena, or was it Climate Pledge or whatever stupid name. Not as stupid as Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, but still. But yeah, Seattle. It's mostly been Numos. Went to the Comet Tavern once. High Dive in Fremont. Let's see, it's decent size. It has a balcony and okay. Yeah, I think I did. I think I looked at the capacity. I think it's like about a 1,500 capacity. So that's a decent sized place. I mean, Colin Hay. I mean, he's. I can't see him, playing like an arena. I mean, I couldn't even see him doing Paramount, because I think that's about 3,000 maybe, that place. And that's another place I've been to a couple times. Yeah. Here's a strange dichotomy. Let's see. My first time going there was to see Faith No More, And my other concert I saw there was Tom Jones. So yeah. Um, I've been to the Paramount, El Corzon a bunch of times. Um, the Highline in Capitol Hill. That place is pretty cool. Let's see. Me and daughter got a lot of shows at Easy Street. Went shopping there once, yeah. And we have tickets for Black Belt Eagle Scout next month at Alma. Alma, that's McMinimans, right? In Tacoma? Yeah, and that was it the Spanish Room in Tacoma, McMinimans. Man, they're getting some names in there. Or at least, in my metal world, they're getting some decent bands. I really wanted to see Soulfly there last year. That would have been badass. But again, is during the week and just couldn't do it because it's just hard to get to work on 2 hours of sleep, if that. But what else? Seen a few small concerts in Tacoma. It's a place near Hilltop. Oh, okay. There's a bar in Tacoma. Oh yeah, it's called the Valley. I mean, the place only holds like maybe 100 people, and I've seen a few shows there. Yeah, Tacoma. I haven't really gone to too much there. Been to the Tacoma Comedy Club a few times. That's a good place. Cat, do not get over here. So, but yeah, Seattle-wise, I'm trying to think if I've seen anything else. There was a bar called the Kraken. I think it's closed down now. It was in the UW district. Let's see, I saw Unleash the Archers, which is this Canadian power metal band. And they're actually getting, fairly big, but I saw them in this tiny little place. They end up opening up for, like this local tech death metal band called Zoth, which is really cool. So that was kind of weird that you would think the headliner was the band touring. No, they end up opening for this other band. Come on, can't move. Go. Do your thing. So I could set this computer down. Thank you. Animals. Gotta love them. But alright, well, now that I got this thing figured out, I think I'm gonna, I attempted this at about an hour ago, and it took about 15-20 minutes to get everything up and rolling. So if anyone was here early, I apologize for the wait. Well, this is cool. Enjoyed it. Maybe I'll do this another time. I just got this hat over here just to block out the direct light. So, anyhow, maybe I'll wind this down and do some more chores before the girls get home tomorrow and make it look like I actually did something today. So, alright guys. Well, thanks for those who are here, and maybe we'll do this again soon. Alright, take care. See ya.